Hi everyone, Tori here with another Project Life Process video. This one is called PB and Jelly, and I am going to be scrapbooking some photos from my friends Sam and Jess's wedding last year. And they had the most adorable, precious little wedding. It was so sweet and so cute and so them. Like, they are super fun, outgoing people, and their wedding just fit their personalities exactly. Now I'm going to tell you why it's PB&J, don't worry. But first I just wanted to show you the video, or not the video. I wanted to show you the photos, sorry, my bad, that I am going to be scrapbooking. And as I'm going, I'll tell you a little bit about the story and what was happening and what we were doing. I printed off all these photos using my Canon selfie. Now I'm going to grab some cards that I want to use to scrapbook this page. And I am going to be scrapbooking, blah, blah, sorry. I'm going to be scrapbooking these photos on a Project Life page just because I had a whole bunch and I just wanted to document them this way. I'm using one of these fun Mad Lib cards that I got a long time ago. Well, not a long time, like a few months back from Project Life. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry, guys. This is like the worst voiceover ever, and I'm so sad because it's such a nice layout. So totally forgive me. I know that I could start over, but this is my fourth voiceover tonight, and I have a whole bunch of videos to do voiceover for, and I know that if I stop, that I will never start again. So, well, that's not true. I'll probably start again later, but I won't start again tonight. And I really want to get all these videos done so that I can post them onto YouTube for you. So, erase everything I said, and I'm going to try again. Okay, I really wanted to make this page really pretty and beautiful because I feel like for a wedding, it would be perfect to have a really great page and spread for this. And I knew that I wanted to use pink and black because I love pink, and it worked really well with those flowers that I'm going to be scrapbooking in the bottom left-hand corner. Also wanted to use some doilies just because I feel like doilies are weddings to me. I don't know, doilies, weddings seem to go together. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I truly love doilies. So I'm just going through the Project Life cards this month to see what I have and what I want to use. I had two of those packing cards that said May on them, and they were just pink. So I'm going to use one of those in the bottom left-hand corner and one in the top right-hand corner, and both of those cards will have a doily on them. Then I'm using this handmade black and white card for the top left-hand corner, and I have a really cool idea for that card, which you'll see later. I'm going to be using this, it's white with a black sketchy line around it for the bottom corner. And I'm also using a couple other cards, like this pink striped one, a black polka dot one with stripes, and also this one card that said date night on it, which is going to be completely covered up by a card and a photo, due to the fact that I will not be going on any dates. Well, not that I know of, and I can't really see myself using that card, so it is going there. Boo-hoo me. Not really, I don't care. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the photos as I work here. So that photo that I'm doing right now, I'm trimming it just a little bit so that it just has a little white from the date card. It is a photo of one of the junior groomsmen who was at the wedding, and he is holding a sign that is really cute. It says last chance to run, and that was held up just before the bride came down. And the next photo that I'm trimming now is a photo of Sam and Jess at the altar. Now, here's the thing. They had the most beautiful wedding ever. Truly, truly they did. But everything that could go wrong went wrong. For example, their wedding was outdoors, and it rained. And my dad, who was the awesome officiant, was apparently holding on to the bride's vows, but lost them. So therefore, when it was time for her to do her vows, they didn't have them. So she had to do them on the spot, which was actually ended up being really sweet because then it just came from her heart. But yeah, lots of things went wrong. So, but it was still really special. And the truth is, you know, even if things go wrong, if it's a special day, who cares if we get soaked from sitting outside? Um, and who cares? I mean, it was really sweet. So the top photo in the top right-hand corner is just a photo of them standing on the altar talking to each other, holding hands. Then in the middle, I have a photo of Jess and her dad walking down the aisle. Then I have the photo of Jess and Sam at the altar with the umbrellas over them. In the bottom left-hand corner, I have a photo of the centerpieces that were on the table at the reception, which were super cool. They were cupcake centerpieces that looked like flowers. They were so pretty. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, I have 3 photos. One photo of the really awesome venue, one photo of a bunch of friends and I at the table doing a toast or cheers, and then a photo of marshmallows toasting, because outside of the wedding reception, you can make s'mores, which honestly, how amazing is that? That needs to happen like at every wedding from now on. People need to make s'mores. So what am I doing here? I'm just adding some embellishments and layering up the cards. I added some words to the Mad Lib card, so it says, "Dear Sam and Jess, I think you're really great. You give the wedding rocked, no doubt. Don't forget how special you are." Then I'm just adding some score tape to the back of the cards and sticking them down. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit, just because some things took a little longer than others. One of the things that I had done for Sam and Jess is I had made them custom custom congratulations cards for their weddings from everyone in my family. And there is a point to this. At the wedding, Sam and Jess did something super adorable. They had the 2 moms and the grandmas come down the aisle. And the first mom brought down some peanuts. The next mom brought down some strawberries. And the next mom, or the grandmother, I think, brought down bread. And they made a Unity peanut butter and jelly sandwich because they just wanted to do something special and it was adorable. So they made a Unity peanut butter and peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So like instead of Unity candle lighting or sand or whatever, they did peanut butter and jelly, which was adorable. So I knew about this before I went to the wedding because my dad was the officiant. So I made them peanut butter and jelly themed wedding cards. And I used 2 mason jars, and on one of them I put peanut butter, and on the other one I put jelly. And then there was like a little plus sign, like peanut butter and jelly, or you two go together like peanut butter and jelly. And I made the peanut butter into the little groom, like it had a little black bow tie. And then I made the jelly jar into a little bride with a little veil and a bow. So that's how I had made the cards for their wedding. And I had a little tiny photo of this, but I thought it would be sweet to make something similar to go on the spread of their page. So I made another one. I made a little peanut butter and a little jelly jar. And they're a little different than the cards that I had made for them, but I mean, it's super cute. And then you've got the little groom and the little bride little jars. I wanted to add just a pink element onto that handmade black and white card. So I used this really cool rainbow paper. At first I was going to use more colors, but then I ended up deciding to just go with pink. And I stick that down. And then I'm going to stick them 2 little mason jars on top of it together. And I just love that card. And then in the bottom, I'm going to add some journaling about that afterwards. So it works out really well. And I think it's like the perfect little element for this card. And then the other really fun thing about this spread is I do have a shaker pocket, which if you watched my how-to video on how to use the fuse, I showed you this shaker pocket, which was one of the shaker pockets that I had made just out of scrap plastic. And I filled it with buttons and sequins. And then the fun thing about this is I can just slot it in. And instead of making it like on the spread, I could just slot it in, and that way if I want to move it, I can or whatever, but it ends up staying where it is in that middle section. I felt like that bottom right hand card was missing something, so I just wanted to add a little more like of a doily look to that. So I used some pink paper, and I used this really cool Martha Stewart punch. to just punch out a doily type of pattern edge and just add that around those photos. And that just brings a little bit of pink element down there and also helps tie it in with the doilies that are already on the page. And I'm using my hot glue gun here, which is my favorite adhesive of choice. And now I'm just gonna finish up the page by adding some more embellishments on the cards. I'm just going through the embellishments that I have this month in the kit to see what I want to use. I decided to use this label sticker that said "Hip Hip Hooray Y'all" because I thought it was cute on that bottom card, and there was this like awkward negative space that I wanted to cover up. I also used a couple of these black and white phrase stickers, and it says "Happiness is," and I just stuck that under the photo of Jess and her dad walking down the aisle. Also, just looking to see if there's anything else that I want to use. And I love those phrase stickers. They're so fun to use, and I think they just are a perfect little element to a page. I found one that said love, and I stuck that at the bottom of the photo of Sam and Jess at the altar with their umbrellas. And if you're wondering why I had chosen that black and white card with the dots, I chose it because it sort of looked like rain, which I thought was fitting for that card of that picture of them under the umbrella. And now I'm just grabbing some other fun adjectives. Wow, dazzling, chic, classic, pretty, and just sticking those on those bottom two cards. I wanted to see if there were any of these phrases that I wanted to stick on the layout. And I ended up using one that says ridiculously amazing, just to layer on that bottom photo of the flower piece centerpieces. I also end up using this pink and white rubber heart that says love on that top card of them at the altar. And then I wanted to see what other pink elements I have, so I'm going to use that circle that says XO on the photo of Jess and her dad. I'm also going to use one of those little, what are they called? Epoxy stickers, and I'm going to use a couple of them. One has a little heart on it, and it'll go on one card, and the other one says fun. I'm also using my tiny attacher here a little bit to stick things down. I stuck that one heart down, and then I felt like there needed to be more hearts on the layout. I don't know. It's not like there needed to be, but I felt like it would look cute because it's a wedding layout. So there were these red ones that came in, I think, the scrapbook kit this month from Carolina Moon at Studio Calico. And I just stuck two of those on the card and then stapled those down using my tiny attacher. I have this really sweet washi tape that came in one of the add-ons this month, and it has XOXOXO, and I'm just sticking that down on that one card. Now, I love this washi tape. It's adorable. The one problem is it's not sticky. Like, it sucks. I don't even say that, but it's like the worst stickiness ever. So I keep using it, but then it keeps coming up. So I think I end up adding a little hot glue gun after, just to make sure that it sticks. And then I'm just going to add my journaling using a black felt tip Papermate pen. I love pink. Like, I just really love the way this layout looks with the pink and the doilies and all the fun elements. I think this is definitely appropriate for the wedding, and I like the way that it worked out. So other than that, the layout is pretty much done. I just wanted to say thank you everyone for joining me. Thank you for watching, for liking and subscribing. Don't forget to join in my 1,000th subscriber video, which I'll link up for you below. You have till the end of the month to enter, and I have 2 prizes to give away. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye everybody.